backed by popular demand. You asked for it, and you've got it. Medicare and you, and what you need to know for 2027. It's important you guys listen to this, and I'm glad a lot of people wanted this to be a replay because that's what you want and that's what you got. Stay tuned. We're going to do it all over again just for you.
Is an unopened Medicare letter quietly making healthcare decisions for you? Watch now.
Will you prepare today or wait until a coverage crisis forces you to act? Watch now. What would you do if your Medicare Advantage plan disappeared and took access to your doctors and prescriptions with it? Watch now, here at Secure 65 Health Plans.
Today, so tomorrow holds less fear. Protect what you build. Protect what you build. Protect what you love. Stand strong what you love. Stand strong before the storm. And rise above. Give your family direction. Give your loved ones a voice. The best time to prepare is while you still have a choice.
Welcome to Secure 65 Health Plans Network, where we are bringing to you, yep, you guessed it, Talk Power Thursday. Senior advocate to the rescue. Is your Medicare Advantage plan disappearing? This is a Secure 65 Health Plans Network Medicare update. Have you ever opened a piece of mail, read the first paragraph, and immediately decided that the envelope had already done enough damage for one day? You fold it back up, place it on the counter, and tell yourself, I will deal with that later. Well, if that letter says your Medicare Advantage plan will not be offered in 2027, later is not your friend. Later is sitting in a lawn chair drinking lemonade while your healthcare coverage walks right out the front door.
A name on a paper doesn't mean the work is done. Every piece must.
Welcome, my beloved seniors, to another Monet Swan Senior Advocate to the Rescue Medicare update on the Secure 65 Health Plans Network. I'm Monet Swan, and today, you guys, we need to talk about Medicare Advantage plans that are being discontinued, counties that insurance companies are leaving, and what you need to do if your plan is one of the plans packing its little insurance suitcase and heading out of town. Now, first, take a breath. A plan being discontinued does not mean Medicare is being discontinued. It doesn't mean you have lost your Medicare. It doesn't mean you need to accept the first replacement plan presented to you by somebody who's carrying a glossy brochure and a tablet. And I'll say enough enthusiasm to qualify for a halftime show. It means your particular private Medicare Advantage plan will no longer be available to you for the next plan year. And that's serious, you guys, but it's also manageable when you understand your options and act on time. Humana has announced that its Medicare Advantage plan exit for 2027 are expected to affect, ready, approximately 600,000 members. Now that's not a typo. 600,000 people may have to review their coverage because their current Humana plan will no longer be available where they live, in the county where they live. So some may be able to select to another Humana plan. Others, you guys, may need to look for a different insurance company. Some may decide that this is the right time to return to original Medicare and explore Medicare supplement policy options. Humana is not the only company adjusting plans, benefits, service areas, and provider networks, okay? Across Medicare Advantage, the entire market, insurance companies are reviewing which plans are, profitable, which counties they want to remain in, how much medical care their members are using, and how federal payments compare with their rising costs. So now let me just translate all that from corporate insurance language into regular human senior language, okay? The insurance company looked at the numbers, cleared its throat, adjusted its expensive tie, and said, the relation is no longer working for us. Unfortunately for you guys, the person left recognizing and reorganizing doctors, prescriptions, hospitals, specialists, and finances is the senior member. Apparently, the breakup speech is brief when other persons have to do all the paperwork. Listen, Medicare Advantage plans operate under an annual contract, you guys. So the plan you have this year is not promised forever, okay? Each year, plans can change premiums, co-payments, drug formularies, pharmacy arrangements, provider networks, prior authorization requirements, maximum out-of-pocket limits, and supplemental benefits, okay? So a plan can also leave a county or discontinue the plan entirely at the end of this year. This is why I keep telling you guys that Medicare is not a crockpot. You cannot set it, forget it, and return 8 years later, expecting everything to be tender and fully covered. You must review it. So let me make two major Medicare paths clear for you. The first path is your original Medicare, which includes Part A for hospital coverage and Part B for medical coverage, okay? Many people on this path also purchase what we call a Medicare supplement policy, or Medigap. That's what people mostly know it by. And it helps with some of the cost original Medicare just doesn't cover. Now, they usually need a separate Part D prescription drug plan as well. Okay, that's dental, vision, hearing, and coverage may need to be handled separately for that. Okay. The second path is Medicare Advantage, also known as Part C. Now, these Medicare Advantage plans are offered by private insurance companies approved by Medicare. They replace the way you receive your Part A and Part B benefits and often bundle prescription drug coverage and additional benefits such as your dental, your vision, your hearing, your fitness programs, or your over-the-counter allowances. Now, those extra benefits can be valuable, but they don't tell the whole story, okay? A plan can offer you a gym membership, dental benefits, and money for your toothpaste, but if your cardiologist is not in the network, you may be beautifully flossed and extremely irritated and upset. And this is why this conversation matters, you guys, because more than half of eligible Medicare beneficiaries are now enrolled in Medicare Advantage. So the Kaiser Family Foundation reported that 2.6 million people enrolled in Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans in 2025, and those plans terminated at the end of the year. That's almost 99% had at least one Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan available for 2026. And the average affected beneficiary had 25 plan options in that area. Now, you guys might say, oh, Monet, that sounds comforting, until you realize that having 25 plans is not the same as having 25 appropriate plans, you guys. 25 pairs of shoes will not help if none of them fit your feet, okay? And another plan, well, it may be available, but Will it cover your medications? Are your doctors in the network? Is your preferred hospital included? What will your co-payments be? Does the plan require referrals? What happens when you need an MRI, rehabilitation, home health service, or an expensive specialist administered medication? Okay, those are the questions that determine whether a plan works for your real life. So let me introduce you to a fictional but very realistic senior named Robert. Robert is 74. He has diabetes. He sees a cardiologist. He takes 6 prescriptions and believes every official envelope can wait until his daughter's visit. Now, in September, he receives a notice saying his Medicare Advantage plan will not be offered the following year. He places it under a grocery store coupon and forgets about it. By December, he assumes the insurance company will automatically put him into something similar. January arrives, and Robert discovers that his old plan is gone. He still has Medicare, but the coordinated coverage he thought he had is no longer in place, okay? His prescription coverage needs his attention. His doctors need to be checked. And he is now trying to resolve everything while standing at a pharmacy counter with 12 people waiting behind him. I know they love that. Now, this is not how we want Robert to begin the new year. And if your plan is being discontinued, you generally have 3 paths to examine. Your first option may be to enroll in another Medicare Advantage plan available in your county. Now, it might be offered by the same company, or you might select a different company. But don't assume that another plan with the same company has the same doctors, hospitals, prescriptions, co-payments, or even benefits. Same logo does not mean same plan. A hamburger and a milkshake can come from the same restaurant, but I assure you, they are not nutritionally interchangeable. Okay, now your second path is to return to original Medicare. But listen to me carefully, you guys. Original Medicare by itself does not include an annual limit on your out-of-pocket spending for Part A and Part B services. It also does not automatically include outpatient prescription drug coverage. So if you return to original Medicare, you need to consider whether you should enroll in a standalone Part D prescription drug plan, or you may also want to explore a Medicare supplement policy to help cover some of those remaining costs, okay? And simply doing nothing and hoping everything arranges itself is not a healthcare strategy. Hope is important, of course. Hope is not a planned document. And let me tell you, your third path may be especially important. When a Medicare Advantage plan leaves Medicare, stops serving in your area, or your coverage ends through no fault of your own, not because of you, you may qualify for a federal guaranteed issue right to purchase certain Medicare supplement policies. Hooray! Okay, now let me tell you this. Guaranteed issue generally means an insurance company cannot deny you an eligible Medigap policy because of your health condition. They cannot use medical underwriting to reject you. And they cannot charge you more because of a pre-existing condition. Yay! So for someone who previously would not qualify for a Medicare supplement policy because of history or a plan termination, may create a valuable opportunity. But guaranteed issue does not mean every Medigap plan from every company must be available to you, okay? The federally protected plans depend partly on when you first became eligible for Medicare, and state laws may give you some additional rights, okay? But the timing rules and the documentation requirements, you guys, you're going to need that. You're going to need that termination notice from your Medicare Advantage plan as proof so that you can move on. So save that notice. Don't throw it away because it resembles an advertisement, okay? Don't let your grandson use the back of it for a drawing. And don't place it in the mysterious kitchen drawer where batteries, expired coupons, and keys to unknown doors go to retire. Put it in a folder, you guys. Label it 2027 Medicare and keep every freaking page, okay? Medicare advises people using a guaranteed issue right to apply for Medigap no more than 63 calendar days after the prior coverage ends. But waiting until the end of that period can leave you with coverage gaps and unnecessary complications. So your goal should be to have the new coverage properly coordinated to begin January 1st, not to perform an emergency insurance tap dance in February, okay? Okay, have I worn you out yet? Have I? I know. There's so much information there, but you know what? It's good information, and that's the information that's going to protect you, and that's what makes us different than a call center. That's what makes us different from those groups that have lots of agents, but not people who care. We're not here just for Secure 65. We're here for retirement for life. So we've got you covered. And now that we've talked about that, let's all take a quick break with Austin Blockson. He's got a comic that fits this topic perfectly. Austin, take it away.
Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Wasn't that true? Oh my God, wasn't that great? Those two people knew exactly what was happening. And I want all of us to understand the carriers are leaving certain areas. Don't be caught off guard. Let's continue this conversation. And now, back to the podcast. Oh, you guys, and one more thing before we return to the podcast. Let me just say this as the CEO of Vivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions. We're not here for your enrollment. We're here for your retirement. No senior should ever enroll in Medicare with a stranger. And you know, I believe that 100% with all the fraud that's going on. And Medicare shouldn't be the last conversation you have with us. We're here to help you understand your health, protect your money, plan your legacy, and navigate whatever comes next. And one more thing before I let you go. Getting older is inevitable. Getting older unprepared is not. Choose wisely. Now, back to the podcast. Now, I also want you to remember that Medicare supplement policy does not include Part D prescription drug coverage. It does not. So if you leave a Medicare Advantage plan that included prescription and return to original Medicare with a Medigap policy, you will generally need to enroll separately in a Part D plan. Missing that step could leave you without prescription drug coverage and may create a late enrollment penalty if you go too long without credible drug coverage. Now, this is why we review the entire picture, you guys. We don't move one piece of the puzzle and then act surprised when the puzzle has a hole in it, okay? Beginning in September, pay close attention to your annual notice of change and any notice stating that your plan will not be offered in 2027. Read the heading, read the first page, Read the part printed in bold. And if you don't understand it, call us. If your parent, your grandparent, your spouse, your neighbor, your church member, or your favorite auntie has a Medicare Advantage plan, ask whether they received a letter. And you guys don't ask, Granny, did you receive anything important? No. People define important differently. Ask specifically, did your Medicare plan send you a notice about 2027? Then sit down and look at it together, okay? Medicare's annual open enrollment period runs from October 15th through December 7th, okay? Plan information for the upcoming year becomes available for review beginning in October. That's when we can compare actual 2027 plan details. But I want you to hear me clearly, you guys. Don't wait until October to share this podcast. Share it now. The planning starts now. The family conversation starts now. Finding the insurance letters starts now. Making a complete medication list, that starts now. Writing down doctors, specialists, hospitals, pharmacies, healthcare priorities, and everything around it starts now. You can't select a 2027 plan today, but you can prepare today so you are not trying to remember the name of your blood pressure medication on December 7th at 10:43 at night. Okay? Before choosing a replacement Medicare Advantage plan, verify each prescription by its exact name, dosage, and frequency, and confirm whether each doctor and hospital participates in that specific plan for 2027. Ask about the premium, medical deductibles, drug deductibles, co-payments, insurance maximum out-of-pocket limit, prior authorizations, referrals, pharmacy network, and travel coverage. Don't choose a plan based only on a commercial, a celebrity, a grocery allowance, a gym membership, or the promise of extra benefits. Extra benefits are lovely, but they're not always important. Access to necessary medical care is lovelier and much more important. Now, if you are considering original Medicare with a Medicare supplement policy, review the monthly premium, the specific Medigap plans available under your guaranteed issue right, the insurer's pricing method, possible rate increases, your separate Part D choices, and any state-specific protections. And this program is educational and is not a guarantee that every option I discuss applies in every state or every individual situation. Medicare rules, state laws, available plans, provider contracts, and personal eligibility can differ. That's exactly why an individual review matters. And please be careful about Medicare misinformation on social media. I am the CEO of Vivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions. I have been in insurance and finance management for more than 20 years. And in the business, learning the business as an insurance agent, even before management, before this title, for at least 10 years. So I'm not playing around, you guys. I can speak on this. More than 30 years total ought to tell you something. I'm not an influencer. I am a senior advocate, and I'm also a senior. So I know what I'm talking about, and I use this method every year for myself. All those hypothetical nonsense that you're hearing out there, let it go, because they're spending a lot of money on marketing dollars to become famous, not to protect you. So if you get this, you get this. This is a community based on trust, knowledge, and love. And I will never, ever intentionally mislead you. I fact check everything personally before I record it for you. So listen, I just have to say this. Somebody having a ring light and a confident voice does not make that person a licensed Medicare or financial professional, okay? Or even a senior, who cares? Your cousin's Facebook friend may be delightful, but she heard somewhere is not the standard we want governing your prescriptions and cancer specialists. Use Medicare.gov. Call 1-800-MEDICARE. Contact your state health insurance assistance program. They're also known as CHIP. Or work with knowledgeable, licensed professionals who will compare your choices carefully, patiently, with time. At Secure 65 Health Plans, we are here to educate, to guide, and to advocate for you. Secure 65 Health Plans is the educational arm of Vivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions and Collaborative Expansion Foundation. You guys, we believe seniors deserve more than a rushed enrollment and a stack of brochures. You deserve an explanation. You deserve time. You deserve to understand what you are choosing, why you are choosing it, and what could happen after January 1st if it's not done right. If you receive notice that your Medicare Advantage plan is being discontinued, call us now. Okay, you guys, don't wait until October to let us know that the letter arrived. We may not be able to discuss every specific 2027 plan before the permitted date, but we can help you understand what information to gather, right? Remember, we talked about that, what the notice means and how to prepare for a proper review. We've got you if you call us. Contact Secure 65 Health Plans using the phone number and email address provided throughout this podcast. And when you contact us, have your Medicare plan notice, your medication list, your doctor's list, your preferred hospitals, your pharmacy information, and any questions you might have. And then share this podcast now. Share it with your family. Share it with your church. Share it with your senior center. Share it with the caregiver who manages someone else's health care. Share it with the person who says, my insurance has always renewed itself, because this may be the year it doesn't. Don't wait until October to become concerned about somebody you love. October is when everybody suddenly remembers, oh yeah, Medicare exists. And our phones begin ringing like a telethon. And people expect a thoughtful healthcare analysis in the time it takes to microwave soup. So share it now. Call us now. Email us now. Preparation is not panic. Asking questions is not complaining. If you're talking to an agent who doesn't care and is short with you, hang up and call us. And this one is a big one for seniors. Reviewing your coverage is not disloyalty to an insurance company. Okay? This is your health, your money, your doctors, your prescriptions, and your peace of mind. Insurance companies review their financial interests every single year. You should review your best interests too. This is a business for them. And that's why they can terminate plans, you guys, in counties that need it. And they simply just move on. But you can't terminate your body from your health needs and just move on. This is a business that must be handled correctly. Okay? So I'm Monet Swan, a senior advocate to the rescue. And this has been another Medicare update on the Secure 65 Health Plans Network, where seniors thrive. Okay? Seniors, my loving seniors, you must learn how to use this information. So stay informed, stay prepared, and thrive. And please check your mail before your absence to respond makes decisions for you. We're here to help. So don't enroll in Medicare with a stranger. It could be the biggest mistake you make. Call us, vet us, ask questions, and let us help you. Okay? Just remember, as always, I love you. Okay? Call us anytime. 833-300-4968. All of our advocates are willing to help you, loving, kind, and patient. And remember, we're here for you. No charge, no fees. Okay, take care and have a wonderful weekend.
To prepare is
Bye.
while you still have a choice. Protect what you built. Protect what you built. Protect what you love. Protect what you love. Let your legacy reflect everything you dreamed of.
Vivex Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Don't wait for the lawsuit. Don't wait for the diagnosis. Don't wait for the nursing home. Don't wait for the funeral. Protect your voice. Protect your family. Protect your family. Protect your family.